I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Myles.
I'm Kara.
And we are the Inner Idiot.
The following podcast has strong language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy. Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
Stop what you're doing, swallow what you're chewing. It ain't wet from sweating. We ain't done yet. Lube up them ear holes or we're going in dry, fellas.
That's right.
That's right, not raw. We're going in dry. Welcome to Inner Idiot Podcast. Do not correct your audio listening devices. I am really as handsome as I sound. I am the big, the bald, the beautiful, the bastardly. I completely fumbled
and the
that.
oftentimes
Bumbling.
MC Tyler Havlin. 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo! And you got to give us a woo next time, all right?
You got you. Yeah, all right.
All right, you hear his voice. He is the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic book. He's been petting kitty and grabbing titty since December 11, 2020 done. My God, I can't do this today, people. Lord Shorty Fresh in the flesh. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Shorty Hoffman. Woo! What the fuck?
What was that?
No.
Premature ejaculation.
It was premature.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, he gets better with age.
It's like
you get a couple more practice shots, bud.
All right, next up, he's a Jedi in the streets and a Sith in the sheets. If you got a pap, he'll smear it, ladies. He'll steal your heart, but not your credit score. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Dr. Myles Shorty.
Woo! There it is. God bless. Good job. Good job. Excellent.
Some redemption there for us.
Yeah. We needed it after that god-awful one for Shorty. Wow. Jeez Louise.
It's all right. Just like my love life, that was fucked up.
Yeah, but we're here to fix your love life, remember? Oh, and today's entry is a doozy. I'm a little sad Facebook ain't going to get to see it, but they'll get to hear it next Thursday. He just, Dude, today's entry, chef kisses.
You say that about a lot of things.
Well, I like...
I don't believe you on most of them.
There's only so many things that can get chef kisses, Tyler.
Yeah, well...
You make the Lord very nervous.
You should be. All right, next up, I don't have intros prepared for our guests today, but that's all right.
You fucking knew he was coming like a week in advance, didn't you?
Yeah, and I just couldn't think of anything befitting for my little brother. That's right. You're going to hear him. He's my little brother. My brother from a different mother. What?
A fro that grows and a smile that glows.
Oh, I love it. 2 claps and Ric Flair for little brother Aian. Woo! A fro that grows and a smile that glows. I love it.
I'll take that.
All right, look, you're going to have to speak up, though, man.
My fault.
These people got to hear your lovely voice.
I mean, they can hear me right now, right?
Yeah, they could probably hear you.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next up, you've heard him before one other time. He gets lost in TikTok, and that's all right.
He's Wes, he's the best, and he's an arm mess.
That's right, 2 claps and Ric Flair for Wesley Lowe.
Woo!
I like it that you're here for the intros today,
This man
Shorty.
inspires me to do better.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I can't, I shan't, and I won't.
Last time I heard "want" was from you, and it's the only time I've ever heard it. All right, let's see what we got.
He makes the Lord's sister very nervous.
All right, so today's top 5 is top 5 things we want to do before we die. All right?
Yeah.
Wes, we're going to start off with you today, brother.
Okay. Let me pull up my notes here.
Pull up them notes.
So, one of the first things I've got on there is I really want to go backpacking through Scotland or Ireland just to see, like, the old castles and all that super cool shit. I just have to get over my fear of flying.
Dude, you can take a
You can take a
motherfucking
boat.
boat.
You can take a boat.
I would rather fly.
I feel you.
It's actually not that bad. I flew for the first time last weekend.
Did you? Well, I've flown before. It's just on a plane for 17 hours is kind of...
Is it that long to Ireland?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I've had a buddy who goes every year, and it's a pretty long one. Another one, which also sucks for not liking flying, is I'd eventually like to visit all 7 continents.
Yeah, all right.
You know, try like all the different food and all that cool stuff.
Obviously, I'm here for the food, but I don't think you're going to find much food in Antarctica unless you want to eat like a polar bear.
Penguin.
Penguin, I get down on a penguin.
I'd eat polar bear, penguin. I don't give a shit. Eskimo. What?
Yeah, I'd eat an Eskimo.
Let's
Okay.
go.
You take out a baby
Let's
sheep,
go.
you bring back the fucking fur.
Dude, in a heartbeat.
We'll cover that.
All right, I got one more that's kind of serious, and the other 2 everyone will laugh at, but they're completely legit.
I like it.
I'd like to own a house in a different country eventually. I'd like to make enough money to where I could buy
I'm
a
gonna go to my
house.
vacation home in Scotland.
Now, how does that work, though? Because I know a lot of countries, you have to be a resident to own property, right?
In most of them, but I actually have a friend who lives over here but also owns a house in the Philippines, and he knows all the tricks. That's who I would go to once I wanted to start doing it.
Yeah,
He-
but Philippines is like third world, ain't it?
Yeah, but he also built a 3,500 square foot house for $40,000.
Ooh, I like it.
Dude, that's
And he's right on a river and fishes every day.
dope.
Yeah, so I'd be cool with that.
I need to be friends with this guy. I would love to see the Philippines.
Yeah. No, that's definitely one of my goals
Okay.
before I die.
No, I hear you.
Another one is, and this is mainly just conquering a fear, but I'd love to go down in a shark cage around great whites.
That does it. You talked me right the fuck out of that.
It's scary. I have anxiety right now thinking about it, but I absolutely want to do it, and I would do it in a heartbeat.
I'd do it. I don't even like swimming, and I'd fucking get in a cage. I don't give a shit.
And then, okay, so my last one, and I mean, this could wait until, you know, I'm in my 80s or close to my deathbed, but if it happened before, I would totally be cool with it. But I want to get in a sword fight to the death.
Well,
That's how you want to go out?
I think that would be badass.
I think
be
you're gonna have to
fucking-
save that one for last.
Why? What if I win?
Well, yeah, if he wins, he's not gonna die. But
Alright.
then he still did it.
How many sword fights have you been in with an actual sword, not your penis?
At least one.
At least one. Motherfuckers just out here. I challenge you to a duel.
That would be pretty much it, but I would absolutely fucking love that.
Dude, I'm here for it. You've never been in a sword fight, Ty? Like an actual sword fight?
Not unless it was my pee-pee.
I used to fence when I was at Scott.
Oh, Scott had fencing?
No, but they had someone who would come in and do fencing. It wasn't Scott's team, but it was...
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was like an outside company that would come in and did fencing classes.
All right, dope. And that's
But I
your
don't
list?
want to fence. I want to like broadsword freaking cut each other into pieces fight.
When they had the actual sword, like full contact sword fighting at the Renaissance Festival or whatever, I went up there for like 2 summers trying to training to try to actually do that, and then they stopped that because the
Can't
guy.
imagine why.
Well, like you're fully armored and shit like that and whatever, but like we got to the point where I was wearing like the full on bracers on the shoulders and stuff, and we were using like actual like it was blunted steel, you know, going to town or whatever, but they stopped it because the guy who ran that program moved to the other side of the country and was retiring, no longer doing Ren fairs. And he was like, all right, if somebody wants to step up and do this, and none of us were trained or qualified, and everyone's like, all right, peace out. It was only me and 3 other people doing it, though.
Still, that would have been awesome.
Dude, I would have loved it.
I'd have loved to seen you sword fight a
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker and not with your pee-pee. I mean, I'd watch you sword fight somebody with your pee-pee, too.
Yeah, I'm down either way.
Yeah. Either way, count me in.
Stop.
All right, Ian, you're up, and I need you to speak up.
Like, is this good volume?
Let me
Do it
see.
again.
Is this good volume?
Yeah, that's good.
It'll work. All right.
My first one's like actually something I want to do. I want to go skydiving at some point.
Okay.
It'd
Word.
be fun as fuck.
We can make that happen.
Hell yeah.
Make
Hell
Tyler
yeah.
lose a shit ton of weight. We'll do it.
Call
Man.
him out like that?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
all the time.
I can't get in a parachute like this, man. I need 3 motherfucking parachutes to get me safely
Can you
ground right
imagine we're,
now.
like tandem to 3 people. This is the worst.
Like, if I go skydiving, I might have to be naked.
Look, I'm just saying we have fucking
Excuse me,
for
excuse me.
Jeeps and shit.
Naked.
Naked. Sorry, I was
Naked.
thinking about the way your wife says bagels in Vegas.
Giving me
And it-
PTSD.
Yeah, you're giving me PTSD. All right. What's your next one?
I want to pretend to be a hitman. Like, just walk around in a cloak and just say, like, target spotted, freak out a bunch of people on the street.
Ooh, I like it.
Bro, in this day and age, that shit's like dangerous.
Yeah, I know, but I want
You get fucked up real quick.
That's like sword fighting to the death. You better save that one for last, because it's
See,
not going to end well.
He said cloak, so I imagine like Assassin's Creed style, like he's running on someone's roof. Like, what are you doing up there?
Target acquired.
Runs off the
Fucking
backside.
parkour off the fucking side of the
Parkour?
Parkour.
Park car.
That'd be cool.
All right,
I
what's
feel like
next?
You guys are just fucking it up on purpose.
Be a male stripper.
Be a male stripper?
Yeah, at some
I know
point.
a place will take us on Saturdays.
This motherfucker.
He went with us, not you. Us.
Fuck yeah, I'm getting money too.
I mean, alright.
Hey, look,
Alright.
from experience, dancing for men, you make more money than dancing for women. Just
How you
saying.
know that, Tyler?
Because I've done both.
Interesting.
You'd learn something new about your brother.
Yeah, I did.
Stop fat shaming Ty, and that would get you unalived.
Yeah.
Is that not the goal?
Right?
And then Rosemary has the brass ass.
No.
What the-
My sources will remain my own.
All right, what's next?
Spend the summer as a lumberjack, just full out in the woods, no communication with the outside world, just get jacked as fuck, chop down a bunch of trees and shit. I feel like that'd be fun.
I can admire this goal. I'm here for it.
I mean, you fit the mold anyways already, Shorty.
I got like 8 axes in my shed right now.
Right?
Holy shit, that's cool as fuck though.
All right, what you got next?
My last one is make my entire family think I work for the mafia. Just like go to a family reunion, like $20K in cash in a duffel bag, just dump it on the table, start handing out.
This motherfucker's trying to be a
Shit.
baller.
Hell
Look,
yeah.
I am here for telling people that my little brother works for the mafia. I'm here for it.
We'll spread this rumor.
Why don't we
dude.
just make it the Yakuza?
No, that's Donnie's field of expertise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Plus, we'll one up it. So once you get unalived from fucking yelling out "target acquired," I'll pay somebody to stand at your funeral with a black umbrella, no matter the
I've thought
weather.
of that. I've thought of that. That would be funny as fuck. I know
People
my
will be
mom
like,
would
"Man,
freak
what
out.
the fuck was he doing?"
No matter the weather. It's my sunbrella, bitches.
Exactly.
Like,
All
oh,
done.
did he finish that assignment? Man, we don't talk about that shit in public.
All right, Dr. Myles, you are up.
All right.
You're going to
Oh,
further
shit,
your
that's
medical
my list.
degree before you die, right?
Absolutely not. I'm already a doctor. I'm
All
not
right.
going back. Like some of these guys mentioned, I wouldn't mind going skydiving. It'd be fun. Stipulations are a lot harder for me because of the height. That's why I couldn't go last time.
Really?
It's too tall.
Oh, really?
There's a height and weight requirement for each place because they only carry so many types of parachutes. I was too tall.
Who knew I'd be perfect for something?
Like Wes said, I wouldn't mind traveling around and seeing the world. I
Okay.
think I could do that a lot easier now that I have flown. You know, ease some of that. 17 plus hours. I'd have to find something to do.
Bro, the flight to Japan was horrible.
I could only imagine. Need one of the first class ones that come in a little bed.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was fucking rough.
I bet. 17 hours sitting next to somebody that you don't
The
know?
problem was, like, seriously, on the way to Japan, I was sitting between 2 people bigger than you.
Ooh,
So
yeah,
I
no
was like
thank you.
this the whole fucking time. And then, like, halfway through the flight, I said, fuck it, and just went like that to one of the guys. He's like, what's the He's like, you alright? I was like, I'm fucking tired. You're a pillow now.
You look like a hot dog in one of them cheap Kroger
Dude, I'm
buns
telling
that's
you, it
way
was
too
fucking-
thick.
It was hot garbage, bro. Hot garbage.
I'd also like to find the truth of the world, why we're here, what's going on. Yeah, I know it's 42, but not too many people get that. Going along with finding the truth, just join the Illuminati, get it over with. They'll tell me everything I want to know.
Nice.
And next time they message you, say yes.
I will. Next time they message me for an invite, I'll be like, we're in, damn it.
Yeah, it should have been the first time.
That should have been the first thing you said. Not fucking hesitate like, oh, I don't know. Let me vet these people. They're the fucking Illuminati. You don't vet them. They vet you.
Number 2 would be running or being part of a game with like you guys and like D&D bigwigs.
Oh, absolutely. Fucking guys
like,
from Wizards of the Coast.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shit would be great. Like I've seen they're doing like D&D in a castle. It's like 3 or 4 grand. But you go away for like 5 days to the castle they rented out and renovated. And it has Wizards of the Coast and celebrity DMs run the
That
shit
would be
for
dope.
the weekend.
Dude, sign me the fuck
That's
up.
what I said. I just don't have 4 grand to throw at it right now.
Is it $4,000 per person?
Just about.
It would have to be. You couldn't. I couldn't imagine that's only $4,000 altogether. No,
No,
because you got
I'm
to pay
thinking-
for the celebrity, the castle, the
Well,
flights.
the biggest part of it is like about 3 grand, and that's for your food, part of your lodging, and then part of the fees that
God
help
damn
cover
it. Somebody win the fucking lottery already.
I keep trying. And then finally, I'd like to learn how to do a backflip.
Okay,
That's number 1. Like,
we go to
Really
Defy
wanna-
right now, and we could start this process.
I'm trying. It's hard. I'm kind of tall and gangly, so like getting the rotation right.
You'd actually be pretty decent at it considering how long your legs are.
But I'm gonna do it. So that way, next time I fucking burn somebody at work, I'll fucking backflip and clap at them, hit them with finger guns.
I like it. I'm here for it.
I fucking love
That's it
it.
for me.
All right, Shorty, you're up.
Alright, no particular order. I want to own a life-size statue of the entire Justice League. And just have them sitting in my front window.
Your front window ain't big enough for all of them.
You just fucking stack them up, you know how the animated series is like, fucking Batman, Superman are right there in the front, and then everybody fans out behind them? I can do that.
Okay.
I can make it happen. I fucking got this shit, dude. I've thought this out, Tyler.
All right,
I knew what I was doing.
I believe in your logistical skills here.
Yes. Number 2 would be play D&D in an actual castle. That was,
Great idea.
it's one thing I've always wanted to do. Number 3 is own a comic book shop. I knew
We're
that
gonna
was-
make that happen.
That's always been one of my dreams ever since I was a little fucking kid. It was like, this is one thing I have to do.
We are gonna make that happen.
I need to own a comic book shop. And I only have 4. So the last and final one, and probably the most sincere on my list, is find a happy relationship.
And you know what? I'm here for that, and I got you, boo boo.
I was hesitant on putting this on my list. I was like, man, but it's true. It's there. That's it. That's all I got, Ty.
Don't
I
worry.
got 5.
Don't worry. I got you. And you know, season 3 of Inner Idiot is all about finding Shorty love. All right.
Flavor of Shorty or whatever.
The flavor of Shorty. All right. Here's my top 5 things I need to do before I die. Number 5 is an honorable mention, and for some reason I always find a way to make this guy.
So is it
an
number
honor-
5 or an honorable mention?
This is an honorable mention. Is what we're starting with. Is I gotta fight Austin St. John. It's gotta happen. It can even be a sword fight to the death, Wesley style. All right, and I'm not talking PP swords. Like, we're going full blown, sharp edge. I want a motherfucking katana, like
I
a
hope you
big.
guys lock eyes and make a magical moment, and then it becomes a sword fight with your PPs.
You know what? I would welcome a magical moment with Austin St. John, because growing up, he was an idol of mine. The Red Ranger was my favorite Ranger. I always, whenever we played Power Ranger, I'm like, I'm the Red Ranger. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it worked. And then meeting him in person, it just ruined it all
You
for
didn't
me.
need him.
Yeah,
you saw him from 50 feet away.
Yeah, well, it ruined it because it looked like a cat pissed in his mouth. Him motherfucker should have been smiling. No, he looked like somebody was chewing on his nutsack and not in a good way. All right, so here's my top 5. That was my honorable mention. Number 5 is I want to get over my fear of snakes. And here's why. Because I want to kill every one of them motherfuckers barehanded.
You could never touch a snake.
I know that's the problem. Fucking snakes. Ugh. All right, number 4 is I want to spend an entire day with Michael J. Fox playing Jenga. Okay?
What?
Yeah. You know what Parkinson's is, right? Yeah. Imagine playing Jenga with somebody that has Parkinson's all day. You're never going to lose. You're going to feel like the biggest winner in life.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Or
That
not.
seems more like bullying.
Or a giant piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right.
By the third game, you're gonna be like, man, I kind of feel bad now. And he's like, I'm trying.
We can switch it up to Operation.
You're fucking dick.
Oh, hello, Amanda. Thanks for joining the live. Amanda says hi, Wes.
Hello, Amanda.
All right, number 3 on my list is I just want to hold and to pet and to love a little red panda. Like, I could die a happy man.
I'm sure we can make that happen.
Well, after that happens, you kill me off. You do whatever you need to do.
With a sword.
With a sword, I don't give a fuck. If I get to hold a little red panda, oh my God, I'll be so happy. Number 2 on my list is I want to have tacos and titties in Mexico. In Mexico. And fun fact, do you guys know how to say tacos in Spanish?
Jesus. How? How do you say tacos in Spanish?
Tacos?
Yeah.
Yeah, tacos.
I was just building up your big shitty reveal.
Boo, boo, you suck. Get off the stage.
Well, hey, I'm here to teach y'all different languages.
Boo.
All right. Number 1 on my list is I want my kids to grow up happy and successful. So they can get the fuck out of my house and I can have some goddamn peace and quiet before I die. Okay? Maybe they can take care of my ass. Hey kids, send me some money, goddammit. But that's my top 5.
It's a good top 5.
I feel like it was. I feel like it was a great top 5.
Except for your shit about tacos. I can give a fuck less.
You don't want titties in Mexico?
I'll take titties.
All right, then.
But I don't want no tacos.
All right. I wonder how you say titties in Mexican. Or in Spanish, my bad. That was horrible.
I believe it's Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's. That was a restaurant. We used to go there and play pool. They had free pool on Tuesdays.
Was it like the Mexican Hooters?
No.
No, it was just called
That's
Chi-Chi's.
bullshit, dude. If Chi-Chi's means titties in Spanish, and it wasn't a Mexican
Could
Hooters.
be wrong, but
Well,
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure that's what it is.
What? Why can't we go to Mexico? She says it. Becky says it's not going to happen. I just want... Look, the two of us...
The inner idiot is going.
Everybody's going to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking group adventure.
All right.
I'm gonna go to Mexico.
I really like to keep my kidneys and shit, though.
Fuck it. You only need one.
Yeah, you can get by with
But they'll
just one.
take both.
Huh?
But they'll take both.
You'd be alright.
Look, if I'm harvesting organs, I'm taking fucking both of them. And some extra shit, too.
She meant the peace and quiet.
Oh, probably. I was like, why can't we go to Mexico? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I've met my children. All right, so that's it for today's first segment. Facebook, this episode will drop next Thursday, June 9th, if I am correct. So tune in for the second segment for Selling Shorty, so you can see who today's submission is. But other than that, go ahead, cue the music, Shorty.
Okay. Bye, Facebook world.
And we'll be back. Hit the button. Do you love podcasts? Of course you do. That's why you're here. But you know what's even better than listening to a podcast? Making your own. That's right, and Anchor makes it simple. I'm your favorite host, MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm telling you, go download the Anchor app today, Anchor FM. They have all the tools you need to get started today. And best part is, it's totally free. They push it out to all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. So get started today, people. Go download the app, Anchor FM. I'll wait. Do it now. And we're back. And it's time for everybody's new favorite segment, Selling Shorty.
I don't know if this is everyone's favorite.
It's my favorite. That's what matters. All right, so today's contestant wrote in and said, I'm Lily. I'm 33 from Florida. My phone just went black. All right. I'm Lily. I'm 33 from Florida. I'm a June Gemini female. So that means I love long, peaceful sleeps while watching murder documentaries and overanalyzing literally everything.
What?
Overanalyzing literally everything. So it sounds like typical female. Okay? I love attention, but not too much attention. I love being a recluse that occasionally goes out. I love all music, energy drinks, and dodging compliments. I dislike liars, Leos, hence why I asked you what your zodiac sign was last night.
Okay.
Anybody that insists on going Dutch, guys that listen to Creed. Any grown any grown man that isn't down to get their ass ate, or any man that says YOLO. Perfect date would be you picking me up, because let's be honest, I've probably pre-gamed. We go play pool to determine who sucks the least. Then sitting in the car for hours listening to music and sharing our mutual hate for politics, mainstream media, men who aren't comfortable enough with butt stuff. Pick me because we can share a mutual hate for most humans while listening to music that isn't Creed and eat good food and ass. Thank you. So that is today's contestant, Lily from Florida.
The best part is, hold on. The best part is I know all the words to "With Arms Wide Open."
Well, here's the thing. She said, "Would Shorty be comfortable with the ass?" I was like, "Well, with legs wide open." So there's your contestant. What do you think of today's entry?
It's good. I like the humor. I like the comedy. It's good shit.
Yeah.
We'll see how your gauntlet goes. All right.
I think maybe towards the end of the season, I'm gonna have like the Elite 8 send in audio clips.
Okay.
So
He says Elite, and I automatically think Elite 4 because I'm that big of a fucking nerd.
Elite
yeah, it has
4.
to be Elite 4.
Yeah,
What's
Elite 4 from the Pokemon series.
Oh, I don't
Never
know.
made sense because there was 5 fights.
Yeah.
Well, 5 fight. Nope, never mind. I'm lost. Never mind. Numbers are tough.
I can't read.
All right. So that's today's. Now, Myles, I understand you have a rabbit hole for us to go down. Hold on. Before we do that, let's go around the room and see what everybody thinks of today's contestant. Okay? Ian, what do you think? You think we got somebody that's going to be able to move on into the competition here?
Hell yeah, she's funny as fuck. So
All right. Wes, what do you think?
I definitely think she should move forward.
Myles, I already know what you're going to say, but go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah.
Really? I thought the whole ass thing would just...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the ass play.
This is Shorty's competition, not his.
All right, but we have discussed the ass eating before, and you've
no
never
doubts.
done it or never had it done to you, correct?
I've eaten ass. I've never
Okay.
had my ass ate.
But are you open to it?
I say try everything once, but I would regret this statement, because some shit would probably be like, nah, I'm not doing that. No,
But here's the thing, you might not even know it's coming. So then you might just be eased into it like I was when I was younger. And
yeah,
it,
good old shock therapy.
and it fucking worked.
Oh,
There's no way to ease into that.
Oh, yeah, there is.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
she goes from nut to butt, buddy. You can't stop it.
Yeah, but the tip.
Butt to tip.
But the tip, fuck y'all.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's how I'm measuring from now on. Nut to tip. And what is it? Halo to ankles?
Heel
Yeah.
to halo.
Heel to halo.
Heel to halo.
Because I'm an angel.
I'm 6'1". How do you get that measurement, dog?
My mom said heel to halo. All right, Myles, take us down this rabbit hole, my guy.
All right. So sitting around at work last night, we had a nice 2-hour gap, waiting to send off our flight or whatever. So I'm sitting there, I have lots of piercings, and I like to get new jewelry every now and then. So I was looking for a new tongue ring, preferably one that vibrated because it's funny, and maybe one day I can put it to use.
Maybe one day.
So I'm scrolling through, I'm looking at, different websites and shops. I come across one website. So it's like, all right, they kind of got what I'm looking for. So I was looking through, and then right across the top, it says stuff like ball stretchers, penis plugs. So I'm curious as fuck.
What is a ball stretcher?
I don't know, but
Is that what it is?
this one's called the New Chubby Cock Lock. And apparently, it does something to stretch your balls. I don't get it. Made me laugh. So I keep going down.
Please tell me you found the Baldo.
No.
What the fuck is that thing?
Glands ring. It's literally just a circle. You put your dick in it, and it comes with a little Allen wrench to tighten the fucking screws into it.
So it's like, so people listening, like you're basically putting a ring on your PP, and you're tightening screws into it.
Yeah.
You're using a bunch of set screws to fucking lock your dick in place, which is not going anywhere anyway. But that motherfucker looks like he get it off, and not in a good way.
Penis plugs. Didn't know it was a fucking
Oh,
thing.
see, this one's already making me cringe.
Yeah.
Cock
no,
topper.
Oh my god.
It's all fun and games until you put it in there. You build up a slight amount of pressure, it's gonna fucking fire out of there.
So that gotta be funny though.
I now have an innie.
Bam.
So what this is, people, I mean, you probably don't need the description, but it almost looks like a miniature butt plug that you
Cock
put in the
screw with
urethra.
shower head penis plug.
A what?
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Oh.
I don't get it. I don't.
My-
Does it come out like if
That
you
would
pee?
be pretty cool looking though.
I think
That's what I'm sitting there
I
thinking.
think
Like,
that's why it has
whole
the
new
shower
meaning to
head
golden
on it.
shower.
You can piss through and it comes out like a actual shower. I don't know.
that's kind of
I
funny.
fell down this
Whole new
fucking
meaning
rabbit
to
hole.
golden shower.
Yeah, golden shower. Like I'm here for it. These guys are innovators. That right there. That's
I
top-notch
sat there
quality.
for our fucking hour and a half laughing in tears over the fucking creative ass names they have for these and how scary some of them are.
Those really are. Oh my god.
Fucking hilarious.
So scrolling Twitter, a lot of people have been talking about this thing called a Baldo. I think it's a Baldo. But basically you shove your nuts in this thing and it makes it like a second dick.
what?
Like, for one, why do you want to fuck somebody with your balls? Like, that's not pleasurable. Two, like, the thought of smashing...
You don't have good control of your nuts to fucking do that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They're just there going with the
I
fucking
think that's
motion.
why it forces it into a shape.
Yeah. And two, smashing my balls up just doesn't sound like a fun experience.
No, I mean, to each their own. I'm not gonna knock anybody's shit. You like your ass eating. People like to put their fucking dicks in
Kink
medieval
shaming is my kink.
torture devices, you know. But man, I found that's rolling.
Dude, I'm not here for it. No dice home slice.
Now, my little brother here is a very sheltered person. So are you learning something new on today's show?
I didn't know there was a fucking plug for your dick, so that's new.
Yeah, that one hurt
I
me.
always thought they were called sounding rods.
Oh, God, dude.
Two
We got to
different
stop
things
talking.
I found out.
What?
So sounding is a series of rods that increasingly get bigger to stretch your urethra. These just fucking, it's like putting
So
a
instead of
cork in a
gauging your
butt.
ears, you just gauge your dick. What the fuck?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Fucking crazy, I know.
I can be open-minded about some shit. But you want to take and
You
put...
don't want to be open pee hole about some shit?
No, I don't want to be open pee hole. From somebody who has had their pee hole blown out. Like, I don't want this. I don't. No. Wes, what are your takes on this?
No.
Talk to me right the fuck out of it.
Yeah, no.
What would you use? What would you and the wifey use?
I mean, probably just the basic stuff, you know.
Penis and veg,
Handcuffs,
done.
handcuffs, gag balls, nipple clamps.
Now, see, I don't know
Okay,
if I...
now what stuff would you use for her?
I don't share that much. Come on. It's all about me in the bedroom.
I can get down with some nipple clamps and some handcuffs as long as I'm not the one being handcuffed. But, like, a ball gag... I don't know if I could do it. Like, I got a bad gag reflex.
I could not wear one. My gag reflex is horrible too.
And I don't know if I'd want...
Just fucking ball in your mouth, like
Yeah, you know what a ball gag is, right? It's
Yeah.
just a ball with a strap.
right.
I don't know.
Going down your fucking throat or nothing.
Yeah, but still, it's one of those things, like, it seems aggressive to me.
That's the point.
I know,
It's
I
like
can't-
dominating people.
I know, that's like the one thing that, like, it's weird to me when it comes to
You
being
motherfucker,
aggressive.
you eat ass, but you won't fucking put a ball gag in? What the fuck? You fucking...
I know, there's a weird duality here. I get it. I understand. But, like, it's being aggressive, that kind of aggressive with the other person, like, it makes me uncomfortable.
What's your safe word?
I don't know. I've never really had to have a safe word.
Fucking,
Keep going.
fucking softcore over there. Like,
Dude, you call me softcore, fucker.
Yeah, lots of heavy petting, and you don't get to see the finish.
Oh, all right.
Softcore cable porn.
So what are you into, Miles? What are some things you've used?
Except for, like, the fucking spiky torture device and a ball stretcher. Most of the other things I read off that list have been in or around me.
It's been in or around me. I know they ain't been in you. You ain't into butt play.
None of that stuff I
didn't
talked
talk
about
about
was
his
butt
butt.
stuff.
I know, but we've talked about it since.
Yeah. Still a no-go on the butt stuff, my guy.
One day.
I think I'd rather face down the little fucking spiky torture device.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
Man,
hard
that's-
decision.
That. Wes, you're not into butt stuff?
That's a hard decision.
I didn't know you weren't into butt stuff.
No, not my
I mean,
favorite.
My
That's where the poop comes from, man.
my
No.
respect level for you doesn't change, but I am a little disappointed.
Been there, done it. Not-
So you at least tried.
yeah.
Okay, that I can get down with. Ian, when you grow up one day, are you going to get into the butt stuff?
I fucking hope not.
He says, I hope not.
Like, what? No, I'm good, bro.
I think you should try it once. So, like,
Definitely
fucking
will.
Scottsdale.
How
Just go
you,
once.
how you going to tell somebody to try it once? You won't try it?
Try what? Eating
Butt
ass?
stuff, yeah.
No. I just said other butt stuff. You want to put something in it, go for it. Just not your tongue.
What about somebody putting something in your butt?
No.
Like, I'm saying as long as they don't go past, like, this knuckle right here, it's
because
okay.
you see that much of a knuckle, it's how much of a dick you could take.
Oh, well, I mean, you can take a dick in your mouth, too. That's how much of a dick I could take in my mouth, but I ain't going to.
Slower. I'll be right back.
I mean, as long as the money's right, I mean, I'll do just about anything, except for the torture devices.
Bullshit. Somebody walked in here right now, dropped a suitcase full of $100 bills. You'd be like, okay, let's go.
I don't know, because I really feel
You'll
like
do it.
I've had my urethra blown out. Like I said, like I don't want to ever experience that again. I had to sit down and pee or pee in the shower for 3 months. There was no sex. Like, dude, it was horrible. I couldn't masturbate.
As somebody
And-
who doesn't have sex for 3 months at a time, not that bad.
And then when I did start having sex and masturbating again, it hurt every time I nut for like a year. Dude, it was brutal.
That sounds horrible.
Dude, it was. I mean, it was still not getting my pee-pee blown out, but like the sex was still worth it. Like I was still, getting off, but it did hurt. And even now, occasionally, like when I get off, it'll still
I can
hurt.
just imagine going to town. Ow, 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 ow.
And having to rub like Vaseline or cream on the end of your dick all the time is highly uncomfortable to walk around with. Highly.
I can see that.
It's a weird feeling. It feels like almost like you pissed your pants, but you know you didn't piss your pants because you're not crying because you didn't pee sitting down.
So I imagine it would be like a tattoo or anything. Like when I got my one on my side done, you have to keep lotion and stuff on it. Like your shirt sticks to it, you feel like you're wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing jeans was a no-go. Anything with a zipper couldn't do it. Nope. Dude, it was awful. Awful.
I hope I never have to blow out my dick. So.
It could have been worse though.
Yeah, I could have lost it.
Yeah, you could have been all balls.
No, I definitely need a Baldo then. Golly. Wes, what's the weirdest injury you've ever had?
The weirdest
Yeah.
injury?
Or the worst? It don't matter.
I don't know. I haven't really been injured a whole lot. I mean, for the last 4 months, I've been dealing with something with my foot. It'll literally just turn black and I can't walk on it.
What the fuck?
That doesn't sound good.
And then it goes away. Like today, I'm fine. Yesterday, I couldn't walk on it at all, and it was all black on the side.
Are you diabetic?
Not that I know of.
Maybe you ought to get checked, because that sounds like
Maybe.
some diabetes type shit. You got the sugar.
Maybe.
Or lack of.
I haven't eaten sugar in almost 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good. Good on you, man.
Yes, sir.
Maybe that's why your beard looks exceptional today. By the way,
I just had it trimmed.
you had it trimmed?
Yeah.
There's a motherfucker that'll trim your beard for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most barber shops and shit will do that.
Let's
You
go
gotta
get your beard
actually
trimmed.
Go to a barber shop though. You can't go to like Great Clips or Sports Clips. You got to go to a barber.
I mean, like, they will do it at Great Clips. It's not.
They will, but it's
perfect.
nowhere near as good.
No,
and I get
break out the
straight
straight
shaved when he
razor.
does it. And,
I like it. It looks magnifique.
well, thank you.
Tell them, nothing beats like a straight razor shave.
No, it's the best feeling ever, especially they do the warm cream on your back.
Oh, warm cream. Here for it.
Warm cream, hot towel.
Ian, what is the
nice.
worst
I'll
or
say it.
weirdest injury you've had?
Probably back when I was in like middle school, this random girl like stabbed me with a screw in the back of my leg.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, like I was just walking to the park and we were just in an argument, and then out of nowhere she just like picked up a screw off the ground and just slammed it into the back of my leg, and I was just like on the ground bleeding for like 20 minutes before someone finally like got help.
What the fuck?
Did your mom beat her up?
Nah, I hid it from my mom.
Oh, I was gonna
Like,
say
they
if you're
took me to like one of them like urgent care things, not like the hospital, and they kind of just like patched it up, and I just kept putting a band-aid over that motherfucker. So I think I have like a scar at the back of my knee somewhere from where it happened.
what'd you do to this poor girl?
I literally did nothing. Like we were just talking, and then I think I fumbled the bag really. Like she liked me, and I said some out of pocket shit, and she just got mad.
That ain't no reason to stab a motherfucker in the back of the leg with a rusty screw.
It depends on what he said.
I mean, I was in 8th grade. I probably said the most mean shit about her forehead or some shit, bro. Like,
He's walking by.
shit about her forehead.
like I probably said the worst thing ever.
They're walking to a playground. He's like, I don't need no wizard sleeve having a girl like you. you probably deserve to get a little stabbing.
little stuck.
All right, Miles, you're up, man. What's the weirdest or worst injury you've ever had?
Worse? It's gonna have to be worse because I've only been injured a few times physically. Yeah, like that, don't you?
The rest has all been to my
We're
heart.
not talking about emotional pain, are we?
Absolutely.
Wait, go back.
Yeah, if we're talking emotional pain. I got a laundry list. Worst injuries. I was in a car wreck fucking 10 years ago now. Fucked up my neck and my back
Your neck,
and back.
your back,
Yep,
your pussy, and your crack.
all of it. It all got fucking wrecked.
I went straight for it too, I'm sorry.
It fits though.
I love you, Wes.
I tried.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at your pain.
No, I didn't feel much pain. They did a pretty good job of like, we got this fucking kid strapped to a backboard and a neck brace at a fucking 10-degree elevation. You know how fucking shit it is? You can't move at all and you're at 10 degrees and you just feel like you're constantly sliding.
I couldn't
I
do
was
it.
losing my goddamn mind.
My anxiety would have been through the roof.
Oh yeah. Did not like it.
I get an MRI and my anxiety goes through the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
roof.
I'm claustrophobic
So
as hell. That
imagine
little
that. So imagine being trapped in an MRI, but you feel like you're sliding downhill while the neck brace is on you. You just felt like I was being strangled.
You're a better man than me.
And you're completely strapped down, right? Like
Yeah.
arms and everything.
No, I was able to keep my arms like this.
Could you imagine?
Everything
Dude, my
else-
Tourette's would be so bad in that
Everything else was
circumstance.
strapped down because they had to keep me flat because they weren't sure how bad the damage to my back was.
Phew, God, Shorty, you're up.
Man, I don't know, dude. Like I've been hurt in so many weird fucking ways. I've been hit by a car while walking home from work.
Shocked with a dog collar.
Shocked with a dog collar.
Hey,
I've been shot in the nipples with darts.
I saw that video. That was great.
The fucking wasp.
Ooh,
fucking
the wasp
wasp.
was great.
Not that one.
So,
I had a buddy of mine break a fluorescent bulb across my back. We also did that to tree bark.
I've done that to a few people, actually.
did that hurt?
Not as bad as you would think.
I don't think it would hurt. I don't want to try it.
It left a fucking weird ass mark, but like it didn't hurt that bad. Like it wasn't even a bruise. It was just a fucking like I guess the filament or whatever in the fucking fluorescent. Like it just fucking left a weird ass fucking mark. Because my buddy was like, "Hey, I got a fluorescent bulb." They're like, "Break it." He's like, "Okay," and just swung it at me like a fucking baseball bat. And I got just like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. Let's see. Other weird shit that's happened to me. My brother hit me with a car.
On purpose?
No, it was an accident.
Is
So
this
he says.
quote unquote accident?
My friend's grandmother ran me over.
I remember that
That's
story.
3 cars I've heard so
You
far.
need to stay away from moving vehicles, my friend.
I was on the hood of my friend's car, and he took a really hard right turn and threw me off of it into a stop sign. Part of my fault. I was on the hood of it, yelling at him to slow down. He said, "Go fuck yourself," and turned right.
Shouldn't have been on the hood.
He didn't stop at the stop sign. I did. Let's see. Fuck, dude. I've fallen off this roof while making fun of my sister for not having good balance. I made fun of my dad, and he hit me, and I fell through the back door. Granted, I was being over dramatic and like, oh, look, I'm falling, and I fell through the back door. Let's see.
Probably got hit for going through the door too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got hit for going through the door. And then I had to pay for the door. Let's see. Oh, God. Fuck, dude. I just get hurt all the fucking time. And most of the time, I just don't give a shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Somebody says, like, hey, Shorty, this looks dumb but funny. Will you do it? I'm like, fuck yeah. Let's get weird.
All right, so we're going to backtrack to the wasp thing because I saw the video for it. Does everybody in here know what we mean when we say a wasp?
Like a bee?
No.
No. The
So-
folded up piece of paper. And you
Oh,
shoot it away.
yeah.
You know what we're talking about?
Not at all.
All right, so what you do is you fold up a piece of paper a bunch of times and you make it into like a V, and you take a rubber band and you hit somebody with it. It's called a wasp. Well, didn't they do it? It was aluminum foil, right?
It was one of those fucking, like, manila envelopes, real thick ones, and tree bark folded up and then wrapped in aluminum foil. And this all started because his wife brought home, and fiance at the time, brought home this giant-ass fucking rubber band from where she worked.
Oh, God.
And I fucking walk in the house, and Trevor launches the rubber band at me. He's like fucking this, full arms extended, fucking flicks that motherfucker over top of his head, and it dents the fucking drywall above my head. I was like, what the fuck was that? He's like, look what she brought home, Shorty. And I was like, dude, that's dope. And he was like, I want to make a wasp. I was like, fuck yeah, do it. So then we went out to the garage and started shooting shit with it. And like, we fucking dented like one of the fucking metal signs. And we're like, bro, this would be funny as fuck if you hit me with it. And I was like, let's fucking do it. Let's go. So we ran down to the fucking basement and we loaded it up twice.
You got the video for this still, right?
I got the video.
Can we post it?
Yeah, I'll load it up on the fucking Inner Idiot page. We can fucking
All right.
show these motherfuckers what's up.
We're gonna post this. So
This
if you-
video is like fucking, oh god, 10 or 12 years old now? Jesus.
How bored you get.
That's right. Oh god. That shit was fun as fuck though, dude. Like, no regrets. I don't give a shit, dude. That shit fucking top notch, dude. I will get hurt for fucking nothing.
we're gonna have to put
If
the
somebody puts a camera on me and they're like, hey, Shorty, we're going to do something stupid and you're the guinea pig. All right. Fucking do it. You know how easy it is to tase tree bark? Call him and tell him you have a taser. He will come over to your house. It's like fucking delivery humor. You fucking call this motherfucker up. Like, we did that one time. We were at my buddy's grandma, and like, my buddy's grandma, and then one of his brother's girlfriends brought over this taser. She's like, look, I got a taser. I was like, charge that. She's like, why? I was like, I have a phone call to make. I went outside, called Tree Bark, and I was like, bro, you need to get over to grandma's place. Like, we got a hold of a taser. He was like, dope, I'm on my way. And him and his old lady just had a kid at the time, so like, she's thinking like, oh, we're gonna go show off the baby. Nah.
No.
Tree Bark like dropped off the kid and he was like, where is it? Like, right here, dog, let's go out back.
All right, so we're gonna have to post the dart and the wasp video just because they're both so great.
Okay. We didn't get any good videos of Trevor getting hit. Like, that's the thing that sucks.
The only video I remember with Trevor is the dog collar.
Yeah.
And
Dog
he just
collars are
laughs
fun.
because
He just
he's
laughs the whole
completely and
fucking time.
utterly into being shocked.
Yeah. He's a fucking weirdo.
Is that his kink?
Probably.
It's gotta be.
I think so. Like, if it has to do with electricity and it'll shock you, he is all about it. 100%.
Yeah, dude, he is. We had electric fly swatter for a while, and like it took him 15 minutes to rig it to where he could hit himself. That's not like, because normally if you hit your hand on it, like it won't do nothing. You know what I mean? But like he wired, like hooked up like old speaker wire to it, held it. He was like, I think this will work, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, it works. Like he was all like a kid in a candy store. Like this motherfucker was way too excited about it. And then he chased everybody else around.
That's
I
fucking
fucking
great.
love that goofy asshole.
All right, you got anything you want to add to today's episode? No? What about you, Wes? You got anything?
Bagel.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yes.
Magazine. That's it.
Magazine really fucked me up. Magazine?
Stop.
What the fuck is that?
You're giving the guy an anxiety attack.
Myles, you got anything you want to add?
No.
Shorty.
No, I said my piece.
All right, well, I think that's all we got.
Actually, I do have one story.
All right, let's hear
Let me
it.
hear it.
Alright, so a few months ago, this guy I work with, right? He makes hella money. I don't know how the fuck he makes this much money, but he does, right? And he invites me to a basketball game. We go to this basketball game, right? And at the end of it, I don't have a ride home, and I'm in a whole other city. So I tell him, I'm like, yo, give me a ride. He's like, all right, I'll give you a ride for free if you do one thing. And I'm like, what's that? He's like, we're getting high right now. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. This motherfucker, he forgets to tell me that, one, he's smoking exotic weed. I did not know that. And this was my first time ever smoking weed. So this motherfucker got me high as fuck. Like, I'm talking, I hit that bong like 4 times. I almost passed out in his car. He asked me to text someone. I was staring at my phone for 2 minutes. I did nothing. I did nothing. Right? And I was like, okay, that's just great, you know? And he drops me off at a McDonald's. Didn't take me home. He just dropped me off at a McDonald's, like near my house, right? I go to the McDonald's. I eat food. Cool. I go to my friend's house. Instantly, we go to Chick-fil-A. I eat more food. Again, I
Bro,
get
I had a
hungry.
case of those mad munchies.
Yes, I walk over to Taco Bell. I have another full course meal. I go home. I'm chilling on my bed. I get hungry as fuck. I go make a sandwich. I go have a whole bag of chips. I drink like probably 3 liters of soda that day. I'm not gonna lie. And I wake up the next morning just like I felt okay, but I had a headache. And I checked my account. I'm down like $100 because I just spent it all on food. And I was like, what
For
the
yourself.
Yes. Like, I was supposed to buy a new pair of shoes and everything. Now, all that money was gone. I got so much food. I gained, like, 6 pounds. Like, actually. And it was terrible. And, I go to work the next day, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck did you do to me? And he finally explains it. And I'm like, why would you give me that my first time ever smoking weed? He was just laughing his ass off.
What was the shit like that you took after all that garbage?
Oh, my fucking God, dog. It was 2. Like, I took one, and then I thought I was good, flushed that motherfucker, and then immediately had to take another one.
Like, I feel like you definitely need a poop knife for the shit that you're going to take after that.
Can we go back a little bit though? Like,
Okay.
I don't know that I would have taken that ride if somebody just pulled a bong out in the car. I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, no.
you pull out a bowl or roll up a joint or
Like,
whatever.
what kind
but
of
this
trade
dude
deal
pulled
is
a
that?
fucking bong out.
What kind of trade deal is that? Like, hey, I'll give you a ride only if you get high with me. Like, that's not how that works. Like, you got some weed? Like, I'll give you a ride if you give me some weed.
Was he
Well, that's
driving
fine,
a white
but
van?
he pulled out a
No.
bong in his car.
Nah, like, see, and the thing is, he's like one of the, like, he drives a Dodge Charger. I might have said the wrong name, but like Charger. He drives a
Sure,
Charger.
yeah.
Yeah. And like, when I tell you that it's like the staple car in Florida of drug dealers,
Sure.
and he just drives it no problem. And like, everyone knows he gets high all the time at work, but no one says anything. But all I know is I was like, you know, I'm down to smoke. I've never done it before. Might as well try it.
Sure.
And then he just pulled out a fucking bong, and I was like, shit, like, bro, I
This
singed the
motherfucker's
hair.
professional.
Yeah, like I singed the hairs on my cheek and everything. Like he made me stay on that shit for longer than I was going to, and like I was coughing up a storm the first 2 hits, and then
So you got weed raped.
pretty much.
Okay.
Like I was fine with it because I was like, alright, I'm gonna just see what it's like to get high. But then he did not warn me about the munchies. Like I should have just stayed home because I wasn't actually hungry. It just makes you feel like you are.
I had, because of the munchies bit and getting high, because when Tree Bark and I lived together, he would come home high all the time and would just start cooking weird shit.
Yeah.
And it was always super fucking good. Now, like, I've never smoked weed, never had a desire to. But, like, this motherfucker would come home and just cook relentlessly. Just fucking weird shit. Like, things you don't think would go together. And this motherfucker, like, I just kept a notebook for years. And I called it the Stoner's Cookbook, written by Tree Bark, illustrated by Shorty. And, like, that was it. And I almost had the motherfucker full, and then our basement flooded, and it got ruined.
Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, literally, out of all of my shit that got ruined, I was really heartbroken about that cookbook. I was so bummed out. He fucking find it, like, once a week, and he's like, what the fuck is this? Like, every week, without question, he would find it and ask what it was. I was like, that's your cookbook, Tree Bark. And he was like, I don't write cookbooks. I don't know how to cook. Like, bullshit, you don't.
Oh.
You're a fucking genius.
Smoke this.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
No shit, dude.
You just roll it with a bag. We got a lot of rewriting to do.
Dude.
So you don't know what a poop knife is, Miles?
I mean, I have an idea.
When you take a massive dumper,
Yeah,
And-
you need something to break it up.
you gotta break that motherfucker up so it don't clog the toilet.
Oh, okay.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. I just like the idea that next to Tyler's shitter is a fucking machete-esque knife.
Maybe. All right. So anybody else got anything to add today?
I'm done.
Okay.
Ain't no more.
Well, that's it for today.
So in the meantime,
In the betweens time.
Remember, the PTA is just a MILF union. Cue the music. We out.
Stupid.